Okay, so something I want to talk about is the spirit of depression and when people go into isolation. Sometimes I think we get into places in life where we're ashamed of our behavior, we're ashamed of our past, we're ashamed of the decisions that we're making, and we begin to isolate ourselves from the people that we love or the people that love us. And that's like a trick of the enemy, is to make you feel as though you can't come around him, around God. And something that people have to understand is that God will make you feel so uncomfortable. Okay, when you're in a place that he didn't design for you to be in, he will make sure that you find not an ounce of comfort there, whether it is you waking up crying every single day, or it is you not feeling content, or anything. God doesn't want you to feel comfortable in places that he didn't design for you to be in. So when you start to feel like you're not yourself, it's because you're not in the image that God created you in. So you have to take time to come back to him, and you have to take time to surrender yourself to him, and you have to take time to acknowledge the ways that you've been feeling, so that God can say so that you can ask God to cleanse you, to heal you, to put you back together. Because there's nothing that we can hide from God that he doesn't already know. All he does is wait for us to surrender those things. Acknowledge him and say, God, I'm not who you made me to be. God, I want you to take over. I want you to come into my life, and I want you to change me. There's so many people that are going through that right now, but I don't think that they're open to talking about it. But you're not alone if you are feeling that way. And don't allow the enemy to trick you into thinking that you're not deserving of God's love, and that God can't fix you at any stage that you're in. All it takes is for you to take the first step in just acknowledging that you're not in the image of God right now at that moment, and that you can't do things on your own, and you're ready to surrender. So I just want to encourage you today that if you know somebody that's going through something, or you see somebody that you don't feel like is in the image that you know that God could create them to be, pray for them. Speak life into them, encourage them, and remind them that God's love is available to them no matter where they're at and whatever stage they're in. Because the enemy is here to steal, kill, and destroy, and he attacks the ones of us that God has truly, truly called to serve him. And we're affected greatly by depression and sadness, and that's not something that God ever designed for us to experience. But God will go to great measures to get our attention, and it doesn't have to be that way. So I just want to say that I love you guys, and I'm totally, totally praying for you. And I hope that this encouraged you today to surrender your lives. If you've been struggling with anything, just give it to God, and he can put you back together again. Like, it's really that simple. It really happens that quickly. Talk to you guys later.